In the Usu community, determined fishermen take their destiny into their hands, dealing with the mountain filth they are confronted with every morning. A significant part of the filth scattered on the coastline is not entirely their doing, but leaving the plastic waste unattended to poses grave risk to their source of livelihood.
Fishermen don't litter the coast with plastic waste. We are responsible for anything related to fish and not plastic. The residents in the community are responsible for the plastic waste. We clean the beaches because we have no choice. The plastic waste affects our work.
Over the years, residents along the Osu beach, like many other beaches, have battled with pollution ranging from paper to plastic. However, the intervention of the fisher folks here is flipping the narrative. They have begun this clean revolution by burying the waste they came across at the shore. Patrick Loco is a fisherman here, and according to him, the clean beach has become synonymous with the community as a result of the collective effort of some fishermen.
It's frustrating when waste piles up along the coast. We organize ourselves as fishermen and clean the beaches. We are fed up with the constant littering. We can't afford the services of waste collection companies, so we bury it after gathering.
Unlike other materials, plastic does not biodegrade. It can take up to a millennium to break down when not properly discarded. This pollution chokes marine wildlife. It damages soil and poisons groundwater and has the tendency of causing serious health problems. Michael Dogbefu says plastic waste is affecting their livelihood.
It is very disturbing as the waste keeps coming from the various outlets of gutters in the community. This plastic waste sometimes clog our outboard motors and we incur a loss of cost. Sometimes, while drawing our net and expecting a good catch, we only pull out rubbish.
When asked whether he knew the method of managing waste was not the best, this is what he had to say.
It is not advisable, but that is how best we can deal with it at the moment. We don't have bins to dispose the waste. Heaping and leaving it about are also not good. So we dig as deep as possible and bury the rubbish. The assembly used to provide waste bins, but we have not seen them in a while.
Their efforts initially brought a sense of accomplishment. But as the months passed, the buried rubbish resurfaced, and returning to the sea, worry is visibly written on many faces here at the spectacle. Gideon Fletcher, a resident of the Usu community, raises concern about this issue.
This place can be clean if you get a dustbin. After I clean it, we'll put it inside. Maybe someone, like as I'm having a drink like this, if there is a dustbin after drinking, I can drop it inside. But there's nothing like that. So after drinking, I will just drop it. More times, so if you come to work, you have to sweep your workplace. If there is dustbin, you used to sweep and put it inside once and for all. They take it back. But if you dig and you put it inside, one day to come back again. So that's the best thing we have to do to keep this place clean. You have to get like 3 or 4 dustbins and some 4 workers, maybe Zoom Lion 4 workers. If they used to sweep every day, if you come to some place and that place is clean, you cannot dirty the place because that place is clean.
But all is not lost. There is another initiative, but this time one that's being pursued by an individual. Our cameras chanced on these individuals seeking to cash out from the tons of plastic waste that had resurfaced on the beaches. They collect discarded plastic bottles and sell them to specific companies for recycling and processing. According to science, plastic degradation is a slow process contributing to the long-lasting environmental impact of plastic pollution. Back at the beach, Michael Dogbefo says it might not be the best practice, but they can't abandon burying the plastic waste in the interim.
Burying waste is something we often do. We have been doing this for years because our petitions have fallen on deaf ears.
You can say these fishermen are doing the wrong thing for the right reasons. These fishermen obviously need the proper logistics to manage waste. But whose responsibility is it? For Joy News, Adobe Asari's report, read to you